good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts, having a good time, sharing good energy with good people in good places, doing good things. I should really be taking a nap. But I decided to give you guys another reading just to FYI, if you're a new subscriber or you haven't watched one where I take on these cards out of here. All of the readings that I do with the cards are put, all the cards that I do with the reading are put in a different container. So these are from the previous readings. This is all still new info as far as I'm concerned. I'm still alive. That's the song. That's the song right now. That's the song that came up before the reading. And I was like, for real? I'm with it. This one.
Hey, come on, y'all. Cut the head. Hey, cut the head. If you I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
It was supposed to end you and show as shit didn't, did it? Ooh. Okay, my language might be foul this reading because, yeah. Because people be trying to play games and think, I don't know what they be thinking because we don't think like that. We're not stupid. We don't have dumb thoughts. You know what I mean? So that's the real issue. We don't have dumb thoughts. We don't do dumb things. Because, yeah. Yeah. All right. I'll take these because they're in my hand. All right, let's see what else is in here. Whoa. Okay. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. It cracks me up because if these people literally wanted something to happen, I'm still alive. I wonder too, like, it just none of this stuff makes sense, but they don't make sense, right? If it don't make dollars and it don't make sense. All right, let's see. You're in a free agent era. You can do what you want to do. Pretty much. All right, let's see. Dude, you're in a free agent era. You and your new person, when it came to spiritual court, like whatever was happening in the spiritual realm, you guys didn't connect with each other during that time because it was crucial that you remained in your own energy, and also because it would present a false narrative that you were doing something wrong. So that's why you're in a free agent era. I'm still alive. I knew I was going to need that book. Oh, good. It's right here. So let's look at what 222 means. Because I ain't fixing a lie to you. Because I don't do that. 222, you have the ability to lift up the hearts of all those around you like an angel on earth. You were born to shine. The you were born to shine is so significant. I see people want to get into the comments and play games, but you know, do what you want to do. Be encouraged to be as stupid as you need to on any given day. It won't change anything here. But be encouraged, collective, because you'll have kissings on demand. This came up in the previous reading. You and your person is all about them kisses, ain't you? Tender kisses. Ooh. Oh, okay. So a lot of the reason why these groups are confused about you being still alive is because their confusion is stemming from them both doing, like, two different groups doing magic against the other. They didn't know they were doing it against the other. They were sending it to you. Again, I talked about this in a previous reading. It just went like that. It went. So if they're experiencing things and they don't know why certain stuff is coming back to them that, you know, they didn't send out, well, that's the other group that somebody who was in that three-faced energy set up. Yeah, there's such a, like, it's uncontrollable because they, number one, they act uncontrollable. They act very well. You know what I mean? They act as though, you know, they don't have a brain or whatever it is. Hold on a second. Let me get this person out of here because like I said, don't play no games. Bye. Bye. There is maybe a junior high classmate of yours that's feeling out of control as well. They're having these delusions. It's beyond illusions and delusions. Wow. They're like literally legit, like something's not working right. They're not wrapped too tight. Okay, Peggy, you want to go too? Bye, Peggy. Bye. Must be working real good today. their parents are cutting them off financially. So somebody's being cut off by their parents, someone whose parents were helping them out. This is somebody who used their connections with people in the industry alongside a coven or a cult or secret society to ruin the reputation of someone who's highly ranked. So there's a great grandfather energy that is, I think, maybe either helping with the union is what I'm getting. But these people, whoever this is, whose parents are cutting them off, and is these people that are going like, insane, they're going to suffer severely in all areas of life. They won't rest. They won't rest at this point. They lost everything and everyone around them. They're going around asking people for money. Brokey. Maybe this is a Scorpio, or Scorpio, if this is you, maybe it's, someone connected to you, but amplify your mysteriousness. There's somebody out here who's playing games, essentially. This could be an ex-spouse or ex-partner or all of the above. People like to play games. Now they're sitting there in this victim mentality. They're in the Eight of Swords. They're realizing that they're in a self-imposed restriction. They have all of these negative thoughts that they can't stop from happening. So that's a lot of the part of the delirium. Oh, that's the word they're in. They're delirious. They have no power over like stopping the negative thoughts. They have no, oh well. And that's maybe because it's no longer an option to bother you, to stalk you, to harass you, to, I don't know, like they can't do anything to you because you're in this free agent era. We already established that, but wow. Somebody who has kids is about to get locked up. Wow. Their family will not adopt or take in their children once they're locked up. So somebody's child is probably going to go into the foster care system, which, you never know what might actually be the right thing. Like I had a godmom whose son ended up going to prison because he killed his baby mama. And none of the family members could get the kid. The kid went to a totally unrelated family, and it was best. Like some rich family, so don't be, concerned that people won't take in this kid because the decisions that are being made are necessary for that child's best interest. So if there's maybe someone that's experiencing this where someone's kids or something is being taken from them, you just need to be more flexible because it's not you. It's not you. It's not your kid. So this might be family members of that person may be watching, or this may be, I'm getting sister energy. This may be somebody's sister. This is happening now is something that I'm understanding they've been looking into doing for the last year, right? There's a female friend or relative of a younger age, so that might be who it is. The initial I could be significant. Does it matter which way it is? The FBI is significant. They're involved. Yep. And you standing your ground is really elevating you in this moment. You speaking up is having a lot to do with that. They're not aware that the people that they are communicating with are setting them up. So these people are in the background chit-chatting it up and talking, but some of these people have already been informing the FBI, and they're communicating. That's what's also been happening this month and last month, that those people that they're communicating with are actually setting them up. They're getting all the information. Maybe they're even going back to these people and like, okay, so what did you do? What happened, 3 years ago when you started the such and such and did the what, this is the funny thing too. I was thinking about, I was cracking up laughing because I was reminded about, this saying, it's like if someone was doing death magic on you and like put a voodoo doll or put your picture or whatever they be doing, like in a something and buried it, essentially, hi, Lubna, yeah, Lubna, I think is your name. If they were putting, you into the ground, into dirt makes things grow. Dirt has all the nutrients to make things grow. So they don't understand what they were doing. All the practitioners in several countries, I'm getting 3 to 5 countries though, because it's here on the card, have already been informed not to do work on you or your energy. So people are aware of who you are and why they should not. So don't be concerned about that either. I'm sure hell ain't. So the legacy they thought that they were building with their family is in complete shambles. Some people really got their family screwed up. There was one, it keeps reminding me, there's this one reading that I did where it was talking about somebody got their mom involved. And so the mom is elderly though, right? The mom is elderly, and they had the mom, like with her little group of, old friends, agree to be on Facebook doing, menagerie or like whatever websites they use. But essentially that's getting like, that's putting their parents into danger because they're going to get in trouble for what they were doing. It's a part of the harassment. They were getting paid and I guess they felt like their mom could use the money or whatever, but I wasn't smart. You got to earn more trouble. That's just so sad. I feel sorry for your mothers. The way y'all act, I feel sorry for your mothers. Daddy's sympathy pains during mommy's pregnancy are a clear indication of how connected you are. So if you're pregnant, that's something that's happening now. If you are intending on getting pregnant in your new relationship, that is something that will happen. So it's all upon each and every one of them now. So whatever it is that they sent out, and their children is what I'm understanding. So if these people were involved in doing any spell work or anything like that, this is funny. Not that, but this, like these people coming in thinking that I don't understand that they're not well, right? These are more crazy people that are in the comments saying things. But anyway, it's all upon them, each and every one of them right now, and their children. So if people were sending out spell work to you, they're seeing how that's playing out in their own children's lives. Their children are having some issues with their emotions, and they're having trouble with nurturing their children in the right way. They are not, intuitive to their children's needs or sensitive to them in any way. But this person that's for you will feel like a dream come true. That came out in the other reading too. Oh, you guys are so lovey-dovey. It's like, ooh, you feel so good in my arms. Maybe that's something you think about, or you are constantly remembering and things like that about how it would feel to like fall asleep on your person's chest or to be holding your person and stuff like that. Another thing is there's the initial H could be significant. This might be someone who's never happy or never satisfied, or was never happy or was never satisfied, who wants you to have some type of sympathy for them. This person may even be trying to front like they have some type of small business or an online business or a work from home business that's doing well to maybe make you feel like, I don't know, you don't care, is what I'm understanding. That's the illusion that they're under. It says the biggest illusion that they are under is that they still have a way to stop you. It's a constant display of you moving upward. So that's been seen. You're not stupid. This is a huge life lesson for everyone involved, right? Wow, this person bragged too much in the streets, and now the streets are happy to expose and dispose of them. Get your knives sharpened. Get your knives sharpened. Somebody is a human resources employee that's in a lot of trouble. Ooh, and you're in this self-satisfied and you're really content. The 9 of Cups. You're really indulging in everything that you enjoy and that you like, which is exactly the energy that you should be in. Everything's kind of a mind over matter, and then they don't matter, so you don't pay them any mind, is ultimately what's happening right now. I'm still alive. Ooh. So the divine masculine really enjoys smelling you. There's a lot of stuff coming up about the divine feminine scent and smell. He really enjoys smelling you. It's not strong or aggravating, and it disappears quickly. So it's kind of like he likes it because it's like it's so faint. You know what I mean? Because again, if you're a divine being, you don't be messing around. And even if you sweat or work out, blah 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 blah, it still remains clean and pure. Someone communicated with the authorities and is doing community service on weekends. So maybe that has something to do with this human resources employee that's in a lot of trouble. Oh, interesting. Your business isn't any of their business. That's what they're learning too. Again, like I said in the previous reading, the reason they can't see what you're up to or thwart it is because it does not include them. So the fact that you don't think of them at all, essentially, there's nothing, that can even, it's finished. I didn't even look at that card. It's finished. It's done. It's over. Finite. Done. They were so rotten to the core, it's inevitable that they reap their karma. Nice. You are constantly on my mind, says your person. Yeah. They're wanting to make sure that you don't overgive too. like to anybody in this moment. So make sure of that. I know I've been giving away things, to people, like just, things that I think they could use or need. So maybe that's new information, but take heed, collective. Everywhere they turn, people are questioning their actions. Like they're not behaving like sane people, not like normal people, because what is normal anymore? But they're not behaving as though they're sane, so that people are seeing that and they're questioning, like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing that? Like, and their energy just overall is off-putting to other people at this time. How they feel on the it's because everything on the inside, like everything that they feel on the inside is eating them up, is that writhing energy, nervous about things, someone is falling gravely ill too. That may be another reason why this person is writhing. Someone maybe with a gym membership or needed one or needs one. You and your person are enjoying a lot of fun and laughter at this time. I can attest and confirm to that. My divine masculine will post stuff and it cracks me up because I know that it's a response to me, but I know exactly like what he means. Like this, when you're connected, right? Once you're locked in, ain't no switching up. That's the energy. You're a very powerful person too. You and your person. Yeah, you have no feelings for these past people. Someone's maybe confused about that. Like, why you don't care? Because I don't care. Damn. What is there to care about? Their online activities are heavily monitored right now, and this is what's getting them charged with the harassment. So the fact that they keep, looking towards you, coming in the comments, trying to write and type stuff to distract the group, etc., etc. P, initial could be significant. It could be a neighbor, a roommate, a classmate, a neighbor, spouse, or an old coworker too that's doing some of this stuff. Do they have no life? Clearly. Freaky Friday and Saturday and Sunday and every day. That's the energy of you and your person. Y'all gonna be getting it in, and I am not mad at it. They're scrambling right now, but it won't help them. Like whoever these negative people are, everything coming your way is yours. And you know that because you're not receiving any bad karma. You're receiving dharma. Wow. Okay. So a closed mouth doesn't get fed. This is for your relationship. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. Ask nicely. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, right? And there are nice ways to express irritation. So like if you're frustrated, figure out the nice way to express that to your person. Be respectful. Yeah. Whoa. So there's no more fasting or abstaining that's needed at this time to clear your energy. That part is over. Indulge. That's also what's gotten these people defeated too. Is like the fact that you managed through that cycle. Like that's what's really like wounding them deeply because they feel at a loss that they can't keep you in some type of energy towards them, which I totally understand because I used to get like that back in the past, like when people would reject me, but it was like, why, and then I started to like not like the people that didn't reject me. And was like, oh, why? So lesson learned. Maybe this is something that started around May and June, that they started to really have these deep wounds come up to the surface. They started to wake up to essentially what was really taking place at this time. Yeah, no longer able to hide, how they feel, what they've done, all of that good stuff. They have to be possessed is what the card is saying, because they keep failing the lesson. Like if you're not learning the lesson, you're not growing, right? So they have to be possessed by some type of demonic entity is what it is at this point. A judge or law official is going to lose a re-election to their seat, and all their secrets are going to come out as a result. Maybe this person might even be facing some prison time. Ooh, maybe there's a neighbor that's going to be looking at some prison time. I could see that. No matter their age, they're being held responsible, period. Which is funny because whoever that was in the comments was like, I'm 107 and I went through the such and such war. Okay, go create your own page. Shoot. But no matter, I don't care if you're 107, it's you going down too. You was young enough to do it, so you need to be young enough to go through it. Okay? Okay. Ooh, Federal Trade Commission is on they behind. BPCG, all of the above. I don't know what that means, but maybe they do. Due to the nature of the crimes, it's going to be set as a RICO. Wow. That's maybe some mental clarity that they're getting. And it's coming from individuals who have a rational mind, who are in authority and trying to help them to understand the truth about what they've done. These people are intellectuals. They understand a lot of stuff and they're very focused. So it's coming down. It's coming from down from the top at this point. Yeah, that you're allowed to move onward and upward without any problems. Okay. And so don't forget, in this new relationship, speak openly about how you feel, respectfully but openly. They've been faced with a lot of scrutiny and eventual turn downs from anyone that they reach out to for anything. I told you, it's already out here on the table once. Their family don't want them. Their friends don't want them. People are actually cussing them out now when your name comes out their mouth. That was previous. Keep my name out of your mouth. If you cannot pick up the phone and call me and I answer and actually talk to you, keep my name out your mouth. That's the energy right now. Like if you know, like keep that name. Yeah, some people are maybe even selling things to people after you touch them to get clout. That came out a long time ago. So maybe people are doing that again. I don't know. Yeah. It's because you amplified your worth. Because they know that people see that you're, higher up. People are really trying to like stress the fact that they know you. I get this is coming from maybe a church coven or people that you knew in a church or something like that. That now they're wanting to be like all in your energy and be like, oh no, we're cool. You haven't talked to them in however long. I don't care if it was 3 days ago. You haven't talked to them. They know you amplified your worth and they're losing everything. Being attached to these karmics, these karmic energies, they are karmics themselves, because when you do karmic things or roll with karmic people, you're karmic too. In a discussion. This union was destined. There's a lot of kissing energy out here right now. I think kissing has come up at least like 3 to 5 times recently. He likes getting getting lipstick and lip gloss from your lips. Like he doesn't mind that. The initial M could be significant. And my nose is itching. Too cute. There's some type of skunk energy too that must want your divine masculine, but he's not into it. Maybe this is for the divine beings to get up earlier and get organized because it's time to go. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, because this dependable love that you guys share is what's coming in. So there's going to be like this whole entire like revive too. The dopest energy of all is inside of you. You're dope. Dope. Don't forget that. Your protection is and always will be available to you once you heal. So just know that. This is the kiss of life energy. So this may be even an energy that like is created by you and this connection with your person. You guys not getting, you guys will never get divorced. That's what's saying. Maybe someone is getting divorced or got divorced from some type of skunk. And even if they weren't in an actual marriage, maybe it was like a spiritual connection. They got divorced from them. Yeah. And whoever had to get this divorce is not in any regret about doing it. They feel like it's the best thing they could have done. Oh, not the New Kids on the Block card. You got the wrong stuff. That's the skunky that's been divorced. You got the wrong stuff, baby. I love it when you leave me alone. Okay? This is somebody's least favorite girl. Oh, I cracked myself up. Baby steps. Ew. The poop you do comes back to you. Yeah, this person's going to be in this baby steps energy because what they put out is what's coming back. Yeah, they weren't living in reality at that point. They weren't living in a reality, but now they are. They're faced with the fact that like this person, whoever this is that don't want them. It's just no. Healing is what has entitled you to this protection and from hexes. Wow. That's the trick. Supersonic. I keep getting all these songs. Somebody's experiencing crisis after crisis and they're high as a kite. They already go get high to try to avoid the reality of this. You're going all the way crazy. Yeah, this person has a lot of unfinished business with respect to like, they put all of this energy out to and like had all these people involved. So that's what they're experiencing now. They're experiencing, I'm getting some couples spa treatments. They're experiencing a lot of like people coming back saying, hey, this, a lot of stuff is, they didn't, how it is when you, I don't know, when you stupid. They're basically getting back everything that they put out. Like where they didn't tell the whole story, that's the unfinished business. Where they didn't tell the whole story, people are coming back and like, well, you didn't tell me about this. Why didn't you tell me about this part? Because that was kind of important. and they can't like get out of it. Their online activities are heavily monitored, and this is what gets them charged as an accessory. This is maybe going towards those older people. Doesn't matter what your age is, you can go to jail. You can go to jail. I don't care how old you are or how young. You can go to jail. They have jails for little kids. It's called juvenile detention centers. Anyway, 777. Your magic and manifestation abilities are increasing at this time. Tap into your inner superpowers and release your magic into the world. Yeah, because basically what you're manifesting is coming in very soon. So keep on that. Oh, at the root of I don't care. So these people may be like, well, I don't really care. I don't care. You know, I don't care. I'm not tripping off the collective. It's that they want you to feel some way. At the root of I don't care, or even if they say like, I don't care that I, you know, messed collective over. I don't care that I did collective wrong. I don't care that I spread all these rumors about collective. It's really because they want you to feel away. So if you feel away when that you hear that, turn that around. Yeah. Be self-satisfied. Be like, good. Stay in the I don't care. Because if you really don't care, then you really wouldn't be even out here talking. But, you know, can't tell stupid nothing. Somebody eat. Oh, that's this person. That's your new person. You guys eat, sleep, and breathe one another. This is a really heavy, like, ultimate love type of energy, too. I'm excited about that. The number 6. Dang, this book been getting used today. All right, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Take time to eliminate all that's blocking your joy. Follow what makes your heart dance. Okay, that was a post I think I just put up a little bit ago about like before you leave every morning, make sure to do some dancing because it changes it changes everything. Yep, truth speaks volumes as well. So make sure you're always making sure to communicate the truth. If someone comes by you or says something to you, you know, that you find to be offensive or whatever, make sure that you correct them. You know what I mean? Me personally, there's this one thing that people say that I often send it right back to them because I don't know where it comes from. When people say take care, I don't understand it. So maybe that's just my own thing, but I usually tell them back, you take care too. You take care. So I don't know. But there's somebody who maybe even has said things to you that now they realize like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Like maybe they're realizing their words and they want to be forgiven. But again, you don't have to give forgiveness. Repentance is needed. They have to show that they even deserve that type of, you know, forgiveness. Again, Jesus didn't forgive until people repented. They're not fully, you know, ready for forgiveness until they've repented. Somebody has no money, no power, and no respect. I'm still alive. Maybe this is a Taurus energy out there. Maybe that's someone who did some spell work. I don't know. They'll see this play out in black and white. Ooh, it's going to be, it's a short matter of time, too, before reality sets in and they're frantic about it. Which is, you know, usually when I see like an increase in people being crazy in my comments, I know that whatever I'm doing is working. Oh, maybe it's because you're walking around looking good, smelling good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts, having a good time, sharing good energy with good people in good places, doing good things. Maybe this is somebody with short hair, or maybe somebody's going to cut their hair short because they're getting bald in the back. You may want to take a spiritual bath. If you have already done your spiritual bathing and you have children, make sure that they do them as well, because in this next phase, you want everybody just to kind of be clean and clear. Yep. Somebody involved in this, I'm getting, is this person with the short hair whose hair is falling out. They're not ready for what it is that they want. Like they want to be with the collective. They want, you know, whatever. But they're not ready for what it is that they want. They have a lot of more work to do. Here's the thing. This is just a side note real quick. It says there are 0 people in here, but I'm watching my own live. So it can't be 0 people in here because even when I pop in, it at least gives me 1 person. In addition to that, I got a message from YouTube today saying, oh, your monetization, y'all haven't monetized me, not ever. But okay, you just further confirming that y'all done screwed up. But anyway, that's probably this energy these people are in. Like everything they say is just like, what are you talking about? It's too late for their efforts. Like it's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Okay. I like that song. It's a good breakup song. Somebody loves hearing your voice, he or she. So it's mutual. You guys both like hearing each other's voice. And that's important. I need to go take a nap. Eat a snack. Take a nap. They have the connection from the fusion center. Ooh, to the individual involved in providing it to them. So there's a fusion center that was helping to monitor, watch you, track you, something like that. So now they have the connection of who was at the fusion center and who was it that was after you. They have that connection already now, and they're providing this, I guess, to the FBI because that's what came out. Oh, they live an ugly life with no love, no opportunities, no mental stability, no friends, no family, no help, no resources, no life. That's what they wanted for you. The big payback. Dun, dun, dun. All of your dreams are coming true. You and your new love will spoil one another. That's why I got that dual energy of spa day. So spa treatments, deluxe spa treatments. Yeah. Yeah, and that's because you guys continue not to care. I don't care about anybody outside of you two and what you're building, right? Wow. Yeah, somebody's out there spilling all the beans. They telling everything. Somebody's got a lot of detailed information from a detailed informant. So this is probably somebody who also like kept notes of things. You know what I mean? Kept screenshots of all kinds of communications because they knew like they were involved in some drama and some minutia, and they wanted to make sure that they didn't, totally get themselves so much caught up that they couldn't prove like anything else to be able to. What I'm hearing is to lessen their sentencing, to lessen their term. So that's what's happening right now. They knew from the gate that ill-gotten gains get ill-gotten things. So they knew that karma would come back times 3. So this is just a way of them kind of maybe for them, this person helping them to leave the past in the past. All right, let's pull out a few of these cards. Oh, okay. I think I'm supposed to talk about bees. Not only just the fact that they're, this is a hardworking person who spreads good seed, fertilizes things, who's life-sustaining, but they could sting you if they need to. Don't get it twisted. But this is a sweet situation right now that both of you were seeking, and you were respected, and you could grow, and you could provide, and you could be fearless to have this in your home. So this is beautiful because a lot of people have these already established in their business life, and having it in your home, it just makes life worth living, right? But essentially, it's going to be a safe place to rest, to recover, a place that you feel in control in your domain. But let's go back to the bees. So it was funny because I've talked to you guys before about how I have little, insects that come up and fly to me, and it looks like they were giving me something. Well, recently I was in here, and my son is just like, get out of here. And I could tell that like he was really like, it wasn't like he was playing a game and he's just yelling that. I could tell he was like really aggravated and irritated. I went to go find out what was up. And he says, there's this bee that keeps coming to my window. And I was like, well, open it up and let it in. He was like, no, it needs to go away. And it would like go away for a little bit and then it would come back. And I said, well, open the window. So I had him open the window a little bit. It didn't come inside, but it started to leave things. So this little tiny bumblebee keeps coming to his window to drop off little petals from the flowers. And I thought that was the cutest thing because I told my children a week before, and my oldest son is like always the skeptic, right? And he's like, well, are you sure it's not because of this? And so it was like just a confirmation for him that like the universe is working with us, animals, all the creatures, etc. They were bringing my baby the flowers. I thought that was so cute. And I was like, well, keep the flowers then. Like, let the bee know you're good, right? I thought that was so funny. He was so pissed because it was loud. Even if his window was closed, it was super loud. And so... but I was like, it's just bringing you flowers. Once he opened the window that day and kind of cooled out about it, he felt much better. Like, and it stopped coming because he acknowledged what it was that was happening. But I thought that was so cute. So there's somebody who is a workaholic who may be coming up for air or something like that. Maybe somebody was bringing them some dirt or something like that, but now they're getting things started. They have some hidden goals and they're reaching them, and they're going to keep going, and that's what's coming next. Nice. And whatever it is that they're doing is protected because this was right there on the bottom. They're a helpful person giving assistance that's also hiding. So be on the lookout for things coming to light. I feel like quietly with you before it goes out to other places. This person does have a lot of rules and things like that. and a lot of structure. So that's what I'm getting to. It's like it's a very structured dynamic. And I feel like because you're kind of like, okay, you know, you go with the flow, it works out well because you're not, you know, abrasive. You're not, you know, apprehensive. You're not suspicious. You're not all of these like things that, you know, you respect yourself and other people. Ooh, someone thought they had some facts that they do not have. Someone thought that they had facts that were going to come to light. So that may be what was happening here. Somebody thought that they were bringing facts to somebody and they got stopped in their tracks with somebody. Those details or whatever, they told this person, like, you need to go read a book or something. You need to go learn something or get some help. That's what they were being told because it's in the reverse. So, yeah, this is a feminine energy who focuses on fashion and like having a certain house or status or whatever. They thought that that was, you know, they're in need of protection for right now. Ooh, maybe because what they were hiding was that they are a cheater or a runner and they do a lot of dangerous things, you know, and that's why this person had to leave them. Got to let it go. Looks like another little TKO. Who would want to be with someone like that? Like, who would want to be with anyone that was constantly doing things behind the other person's back that eventually come to light? Because every way that I've caught somebody cheating, it's not by me snooping. It's usually by they ask me to do something for them and then it gets exposed. So that's what's really weird. But yeah, this person may, you may be getting ready to chat with a new friend or a family member or something like that. Someone who just really wants to chat openly with you. There's some incoming messages. If it's not your family, it may be your person's family as well. So there's incoming messages, maybe through social media, text messages, phone calls, or some type of messenger. But I'm getting that it's a good energy. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's somebody who's also like seeing your inner beauty and they need to understand more how beautiful life is and they're looking for your help. I'm getting that's more from like if this is family or past people. They're in some type of depression. You don't have to help them. It's not your responsibility to help other people. Yeah, because there may be something hidden. Like they may not tell you about what they've actually done. I'm getting this might be church people too. Because sometimes you consider your church family. Because I know I used to say my church family. Yeah. They see that something good and positive is coming in your life, that you have this excellent opportunity and you're excited about it. I know I'm excited, baby. Yeah, this situation is blowing in for you. It's really delicate is what I'm understanding. And it's kind of like the two of you are tangled and getting it's for a child. There's a specific person to have a child. Like there's some type of ancient child, which is saying reminders, but I'm thinking it's more of a remembering that these two kites were to come together for this one. And the reason why I'm saying for a child is because it's these two people here. There's a child there, and then there's the ancient artifacts back there in the back. Yeah, this is your friend. This is your best friend. You guys can trust each other. You guys can sit in quiet comfort. It's kind of like you guys can be in the same space but not have to talk, you know, and you know, you guys can go and hang out. You guys can do nothing with someone you like. It's your best friend, my buddy. All right, I think that's gonna be it because I don't want to do anything else but eat something and take a nap. So I hope that this has been helpful and insightful in some way, shape, or form, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye. Bye.